Over the past few sessions, we have been looking at decision making. And this one is about a conscious decision. This is where the rubber meets the road. It sees what you're really made of. And what I mean by that is, do you have what it takes to make a decision and stand by it? It may not be the best decision, but it is a decision that you are making. When I was about 16 years old, my stepfather worked for a manufacturing plant that built modular homes. And in the winter, we shut down because they could not do anything with the modular home system. So my stepfather decided to go and look at one of the refinery plants. And the refinery plant was hiring. He was a journeyman carpenter, so he knew how to build things. He went ahead and pulled in front of the superintendent's trailer, and he just walked in. And on the walls were the plans for the plant. And he looked at it and he could see where the different buildings were going to be. He saw where they were going to build different aspects of the refinery plant. And he was able to point it out. A gentleman walked up behind him and he says, "Do you know what you're looking at?" And he goes, "Yeah, this is the plant plans. This is going to be an outbuilding here. This is where a pad is going to go." And the guy looked at him and said, "You know, I can use a man like you." He said, "Are you a journeyman carpenter?" And he goes, "Yes, I am." And he took out his card and showed it to him. And so he got hired. 2 weeks into the hiring, his old boss called him. And he wanted him to come back to go to work. Somehow, some way, he found out that my stepfather went to work for Shell. And the manufacturing plant had not been up and running yet. But he was making his phone calls to get his guys back in to clean up and whatnot. Well, this boss told him that he needed him. And my stepfather said, "I took another job somewhere else. I won't be coming back." And over the next few days, he kept calling and calling and calling. And my stepfather was a guy that was a people pleaser. And so he went ahead and went back to work for him for less than half of what he was working for before. My mom looked at him and said, "Don't do this. This is the best job you ever had. We're getting ahead of our bills." And she said, "Go back and get your job." And that's what he tried to do. The superintendent told him, he says, "I really do like you. You know what you're doing. But I have one rule and one rule only. And that is, if you leave, I don't rehire you again." His boss from the manufacturing house plant didn't have his best interest at hand. He was bettering himself. He was being able to say, "Hey, you know, thank you for your service." By listening to the negativity of this boss, it changed the trajectory of our whole family. Because he told my stepfather, "Is this your son?" And he goes, "Yes." And he says, "I'll have a job for him too." But when he left all that behind. You have to ask your question is, whose life is it anyway? When the naysayers come, and they will come a-knocking, They're all going to do what they can do to bring you down, to make you not succeed. And so, be aware. The decision making, and I'm going to say this probably 2 or 3 times, the decision making is yours and yours alone. Anybody can try and do all they can to take away from you. The naysayers, if you get with them, they're going to do all they can to prevent you from looking forward. The third thing is the question that you have to ask yourself. When you plant your foot firmly on your decision and be able to carry it out, the people that don't want you to succeed will come out of the woodwork. They will try and drag you down into the abyss. Remember, whatever decision is made, you made it. Not them. You have made that decision. You are the one that is held accountable for that decision. When my stepfather could not get his job back from the shell company, things went sideways in our family. Don't let other people take you down their abyss. Don't allow them to allow their values and their ideals be something that you cannot recover from. The fourth thing is that surround yourself with like-minded people. People that are wanting to move forward. People that are looking to change their lives. People that are saying, hey, how can I help you? How can I help you make the decision to make yourself better? There's always going to be hanger-oners. And their single job is to stop you from looking forward. My name is Ron Ruby, and I hope you liked the session that we had today. If you did, leave a comment. Tell me how this is helping you or how I can help you in other areas. Subscribe to my channel. And you have a very nice day.